Okay, so come to your mat on child's pose. So bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat and then walk your hands over your head as you melt your heart down towards the mat. Your toes are touching. And feel your forehead connect to the mat, your arms reaching overhead, your shoulders are soft. Breathe into that space of your torso, deepening your inhale and lengthening that exhale. Noticing how your rib cage feels as you breathe in, how it's opening throughout your whole torso, how it softens with each exhale. Breathe space into that back body and settle here, finding little pockets of space as you use your breath to soften your body. Then walking your hands over to the right side, keeping your hips where they are. Reach your hands away from you as your head melts down to the earth. Reach out through your left fingertips as you draw your left hip towards your left heel. Breathing space all through that left side body. Finding a good expansion through the rib cage. And then walk your hands through center over to the left side. Again, reach out through your right hand. Feel it press into the earth as you find space and length through your right side body. Down towards your right hip as that right hip draws towards your ankle. Keeping the shoulders soft, your jaw soft, your head relaxed. One more breath and then walk your hands back through center, melting down towards the mat. Then as you feel ready, slowly start to peel yourself up towards a tabletop. So our palms are coming underneath our shoulders and our knees are underneath our hips. Your fingertips are spread wide and you're pressing into that space of your index finger and your thumb. As you breathe in, feel a line run from the crown of your head down through your tailbone. As you exhale, drop the crown of your head round your spine, angry cat. As you breathe in, drop your belly to the earth, lift your chest, cow pose. And as you breathe out, round your spine into an angry cat. Flowing with your breath here between the two, just gently massaging that spine. Noticing where tightness or tension may be held. And then after your next cow face pose, find your tabletop. As you inhale, feel that energy run from the crown of your head down through your tailbone. Your belly button is being pulled towards your spine. As you breathe out, draw your right hip towards your right shoulder, creating a C shape with your spine. As you inhale, move through center, exhaling over to the left. So just our shoulders being pulled towards our hip as you find length throughout that side body. Inhale back through center. And again, move with your breath between the two. Keeping your gaze towards your finger as you open that side body. Start matching breath with movement. after your left side, come back through center. We're gonna plant into our right palm. As you breathe in, open up that left palm, open yourself towards the left side of the room. And as you breathe out, take that left arm, thread it underneath your right. As you bring that shoulder down onto the mat, your head rests on the mat. Your hips are staying high over your knees, and you can walk your right hand as far feels good forward as possible. The farther you walk your hands away from each other, the deeper that stretch in that upper back is. And just settle here. Let your body soften with each breath. Finding a little bit more space through that upper back. And gently draw that right palm towards underneath your right shoulder. As you breathe in, slowly press up, reach that left arm up towards the sky, and then let it come back to the mat. Find your tabletop, planting your hands, bringing the weight into our left palm this time as we inhale, reaching our right arm open to the right side of the room. And as you exhale, reach that right arm underneath your left. Your hips are staying high and your head is resting on the mat. Gaze out towards your right fingertip. And you can start to walk your left arm forward as far feels good for your body. And allow yourself to surrender into the sensations that you're feeling. So just sending your awareness to those spots that may feel tense. And use your exhale breath to soften. Good. On your next exhale, draw that left palm underneath your left shoulder. Slowly start to press yourself up as you inhale. Reach that right fingertip towards the sky and then bring it back down to the mat. Walk your palms forward and have curl your toes under, hips to sky. Find your downward facing dog. So here, again, you want to press into that space of your index finger and your thumb to help evenly distribute the weight. Allow your shoulders to soften. They're drawing down your back. Your head is loose. As your shoulders draw down your back, you're tilting your tailbone up towards the sky to find length through that back body as you press your torso towards your leg. And then start pedaling your feet. So bending one knee as you press opposite heel into the earth. And just giving that backside of your legs a little bit of openness and movement. And find stillness. And let's drop our knees down to the mat. We're going to step forward with our right foot, coming into a lunge. So you can have your fingertips down on the earth and you can walk that left knee back as far back as feels good. Pressing into all four corners of that front foot. Your back toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever you feel good with. Hug everything towards the midline of your body, engage your core, and slowly bring your arms up overhead. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Draw that right hip back and press your left hip forward. Just allowing your torso to settle into your legs as you find space in those hips. And then slowly bring your palms down to the earth. Press that left palm on the inside of your right foot. And as you inhale, open up your right palm to the sky, twisting towards that right side, stacking your shoulders one upon the other. Feeling an openness through that front chest Your gaze can turn up towards the sky. And then we'll bring that right palm on the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the outer edge of your mat and turn your toes on a 45-degree angle. Option to roll open onto that outer edge of your right foot. As you settle here, breathing into those hips. If it's available to you, you can come down onto your forearms and breathe into those sensations. Hold for one last breath. Then plant both hands into the mat. Take that right foot and step it back to meet your left. Option to move through a downward facing dog, so hips to sky, or into child's pose. And just allowing your body to send nutrients back to that hip. And then slowly lower your knees back down to the mat and take that left foot and step it forward. So you want that left knee to be tracking right over your left ankle. And then walk your right knee back as far back as feels good. Press into all four corners of that front foot. As you feel ready, engage your core. So pull that belly button to spine. Hug everything towards the midline as you evenly distribute the weight from the front and back and reach your palms up overhead. Allow your torso just to settle into those hips. Draw that left hip back as you press your right hip forward. Your shoulders are soft. Your spine is long. Your breath is focused. As you exhale, bring your hands forward. Plant that right palm on the inside of that left foot and twist open to that left side as you reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Adding a twist to try to stack your shoulders upon one another as you breathe space through that torso. On your exhale, come back through center. Plant your left palm on the inside of your left foot as you walk your left foot out towards the edge of your mat. Your toes turn at 45-degree angle. An option to roll open onto that outer left edge of your foot. And then breathe into the sensations here, keeping your jaw soft, your shoulders soft around your neck, keeping your body long. Option to come down onto your forearms if that's available to you. Just breathe into those sensations. Last breath. And then if you're on your forearms, slowly start to press yourself up. Take that left foot back to meet your right and plant your hands, curl your toes under, hips to sky. Find a downward dog. Just pedal your feet, bending one knee as you press opposite heels, allowing the nutrients to come back into your hip, regenerate and rejuvenate. Let's find stillness. And then we'll come forward into a plank. Drop your knees down to the mat and slowly lower your torso down towards the earth. Let's bring our fingertips wide to the edges of our mat, elbows towards the sky. You're pressing to the tops of your feet into the mat. As you inhale, lift your chest, keeping those shoulders rolling down and back. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale to lift. Movement is coming from your low back, your spine extensors. Exhale to lower back down rather than your arms pressing you. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower back down. Let's bring your left arm to rest your forehead on. So your elbows being bent and you're resting your forehead on the back of your palm. You're drawing your right foot towards your glute and then reaching back with your right hand to grab onto that foot or ankle. Or if that's not available to you, you can grab a strap or a towel to hook onto that foot. Then keep your shoulders soft around your neck. Press that right hip into the mat to open up that right hip flexor, the front side of that thigh. And just let your body rest and breathe into those sensations. Finding a softness with each exhale. And we'll release that right foot. Bring your forehead to rest on the back of your right hand this time, drawing that left foot towards your glute. Reach back with your left foot or with your left hand as you grab onto the foot. Press your left hip into the mat. Into those sensations. And find a softness. Allow your body to let go. Then gently release your left foot. Flipping over, come onto your back. Once you're on your back, settle in and then draw your knees in towards your chest. You can gently rock side to side or draw little circles with your knees to give that low back a massage. And then we'll plant our feet down to the mat. Our palms are alongside your body. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, start to peel your hips up to the sky, one vertebra at a time. Finding a long line between your knees and your shoulders, and your chin tucks gently. And then slowly lower back down, one vertebra at a time, until your sacrum hits the mat. And then lift your hips once again, engaging your glutes, pressing into all four corners of your feet. Imagine you're squeezing something in between your thighs as you find a little bit more length. And slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Find stillness. Allow your shoulders to draw back and down, finding space in the front of your chest. Let's take our left leg up to the sky and cross the left ankle over our right thigh. Allow your left knee to fall open. From here, take your arms, thread them through that right thigh, hugging your legs towards your chest. Here you can gently rock side to side just till you find that juicy spot. That spot that feels the best in this pose. And then soften your shoulders. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And use your breath to draw your legs closer to your torso with each breath. And we'll unhook our hands from our legs, but keeping your legs where they are in this figure four. Take them and drop them over to the right side. When your knee or your feet land, allow your knees just to land where where they do. Make them comfortable. And then we'll extend our arms from our shoulders. Our gaze can be up at the sky, or you can turn to look over your left fingertips or a knee down twist. And just allow your legs to fall where it feels comfortable. Breathing expansion into your rib cage, into the thoracic body. And then gently make your way back onto your back. Uncross your legs. Just bring your feet wide to the edges of your mat, dropping your knees from the right to the left, like windshield wipers. And then we'll come back to alignment where our feet are planted, our knees towards the sky, our palms are alongside our body, shoulders are soft, chin is slightly tucked, finding length through that back of your neck. We'll take our right leg up to the sky and cross it over our left thigh. Your right knee falls open. Taking your arms and threading them through that left thigh as you hug your legs towards your torso. Your shoulders are soft. You can gently rock to find that juicy stretch, the one in that outside right hip into that glute. And allow yourself to breathe into those sensations. And finding a softness with each out breath. And then notice where else in your body is tightening up. Soften. And then releasing your hands from that side, dropping your foot down to the mat. Take your knees all the way over to the left. Allow your arms to extend from your shoulders, your gaze up towards the sky, out to look over your right hand. Let your knees soften towards the earth. Notice if you're holding any muscles. Can you mindfully release and let go a little bit deeper? And then slowly make your way back onto your back. Take your time to realign yourself. Bring your feet wide and drop your knees to the right and to the left, like windshield wipers. And then we'll bring our knees towards our chest, wrap our arms around, give yourself a big hug, and just gently rock side to side. And slowly start to extend one leg at a time along your mat. Take up space as you rest your palms, pointing to the sky, the back of your hands, resting on the earth. Closing your eyes here. Scanning your body from the crown of your head down your torso, out to your arms, down to your glutes and your legs, all the way to your feet. Notice what points they're resting into the support. and surrender into that support. Let go of everything you're holding on to. And just feel supported. Feel safe and feel at ease in your body. You can stay here for as long as you need. Namaste.